Imagine this, a world without water. No rushing rivers to play in, no shimmering lakes to admire, not even a single drop to drink when you're thirsty. Scary, isn't it?
Water is the heartbeat of our planet. It's what keeps tiny blades of grass alive and fuels the strength of mighty elephants. Without it, life as we know it would simply stop.
But here's the catch. Our planet's water supply isn't endless. What happens when it starts to run out?
Today, we're going to dive into the story of water, why it's so important, the dangers of water scarcity, and the ways we can save it for future generations.
Let's jump in. Our Earth has a special nickname, the Blue Planet, and it fits perfectly. Why?
Because a massive 3/4 of our planet is wrapped in water. But here's the twist. Most of that water is salty seawater, not the fresh water we need to drink, grow food, or keep life running.
Think about it this way. Imagine you have a jar full of colorful candies. Most of them are red, and you're not a fan of red. Only a few are the blue candies you love. The red ones? That's the salt water, everywhere, but not super helpful.
The blue ones? That's the precious fresh water we really need, but there's not much of it.
Now, you might wonder, if water is always cycling through nature, like rain falling and rivers flowing, how can we ever run out?
Good question. The problem isn't the cycle itself, it's us. Our growing population uses more and more water. We waste it, pollute it, and some people don't even have fair access to it.
These are just a few of the reasons water is becoming scarce. Let's explore these challenges a bit deeper.
India, our incredible and diverse country, is bursting with people. And more people mean more water is needed, not just for drinking, but also for growing food.
Imagine 4 family members trying to share a single glass of water. Impossible, right? That's the kind of pressure our growing population is putting on our limited freshwater supplies.
To keep up with the growing population, we're using our water supplies too quickly. Farmers trying to grow more food often use way too much water for irrigation. This drains groundwater faster than it can refill.
Think of it like spending your savings all at once. It feels good at the moment, but what about tomorrow? Overusing groundwater now means there's less left for the future.
Industries are not helping either. They gulp down massive amounts of water to run their factories and create products.
On top of that, industries need electricity, much of which comes from hydropower, using even more water. It's like having 2 giant, thirsty creatures drinking from the same tiny pond.
And then there are our cities, urban areas with their skyscrapers, multi-story building, malls, and growing populations demand even more water.
Many city residents rely on their own wells, pumping groundwater to meet their needs. This makes the problem even worse, as these hidden reservoirs dry up.
But here's the twist. Even when we do have water, it might not be safe. Pollution from factories, sewage, and farm chemicals poisons our rivers and lakes. Imagine pouring a pinch of poison into a glass of water. Would you want to drink it? Exactly.
So, my friend, water scarcity isn't a simple problem. It's like a puzzle with many tricky pieces. But don't lose hope. Together, we can find ways to save and manage this precious resource. Let's learn how we can make a difference.
For centuries, Indians have been water warriors. Our ancestors didn't just use water, they celebrated it, saved it, and found brilliant ways to make every drop count. In the Himalaya, they built clever water channels called Guls and Kuls.
Imagine them as natural water slides. The small ones, Guls, carried water to nearby fields, while the bigger ones, Kuls, supplied water to entire villages. Cool, right?
In Rajasthan, where the desert sun blazes, they invented Khadins, large structures that captured rainwater and let it soak into the soil.
And have you seen a step well? Known as baolis or bavdi. These gorgeous, stair-filled wells stored rainwater.
The steps allowed people to reach water no matter how low the level dropped. Ingenious.
Now let's talk about something super simple yet super smart modern technique: rooftop rainwater harvesting.
It's like saving money in a piggy bank, but with water. When it rains, instead of letting the water go to waste, it's collected from rooftops and stored in underground tanks.
This water becomes a backup supply for drinking, washing, or watering plants. In states like Tamil Nadu, it's mandatory for houses to have rainwater harvesting systems. And in Shillong, heavy rains mean rooftops provide a big chunk of the city's water needs.
You can be a water hero too. Fix leaky taps, turn off the faucet, or tap when you brush your teeth. And best of all, encourage your family to set up a rainwater harvesting system.
Every little action counts. Together, we can make sure every drop is saved for a brighter, wetter future. Think of a dam as a giant wall standing tall across a river, holding back an ocean of water. That's its job, to store water in a big lake called a reservoir.
This water isn't just sitting there, it's working. It's sent out to grow crops, make electricity, and keep floods under control.
In India, we have lots of these dams called multi-purpose projects. They've changed our land and fueled progress.
But here's the thing, every good thing comes with a price. Dams are no different. Building a huge dam often means flooding a lot of land. People living there may lose their homes and have to move.
Rivers don't flow the way they used to, and that can harm fish, plants, and animals that depend on them. Imagine building a massive mansion in the middle of a jungle. Sure, it's cozy for you, but it shakes up the entire ecosystem around it.
That's why we need to think carefully. Dams are important, but so is nature. The key to sustainable development is finding a balance, helping humans without hurting the environment too much.
Water is life, but what happens when there isn't enough to go around? The fight for this precious resource heats up. Sometimes it even turns into serious arguments between states in our own country.
Imagine two families sharing a single water tap. If one family uses too much water, the other family suffers. Similarly, when states share river water, disagreements over how much water each state can use can lead to disputes.
Solving these problems takes teamwork. States must sit down, talk it out, and find a fair solution. After all, we're one nation, and sharing water fairly keeps everyone healthy and happy.
Hey there, the journey to a water-secure future starts with you. Yes, you. By understanding the problems, making smart choices, and teaming up, we can make sure every single drop of water matters.
You, the young generation, are the future heroes of our planet. Learn everything you can about saving water. Share what you know with your friends. And don't just talk about change. Be the change.
Always remember this, every drop of water is a drop of life. So let's make a promise, right here, right now, to protect this priceless treasure.
Together, we can create a brighter, cleaner, and healthier future for ourselves and those who come after us.
Got any questions? Ask in the comments below. We are here to help. Subscribe for more. And let's keep learning together. That's a wrap. Now go out there and amaze the world with what you've learned. See you in the next one.